Even though we watched every movie that shows us the ways in which AI can turn on us, it's being used in just about every industry there is in the world. And just like we thought, it's starting to turn on us.
AI has the ability to make things up, which means hallucinate. Is it right that police departments are using those technologies to write police reports automatically? Because they're doing it all over the country right now. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Anthropic are always prone to making things up because they're word calculators. They don't actually understand language.
So not only I got to worry about getting shot by the police and they lying about it, but I got to worry about the AI lying about it in the police report too. But she said it doesn't understand human language, right? Well, let me disprove that little nugget of misinformation right now.
Here now with AI, we have evidence now that we didn't have 2 years ago when we last spoke of what they call AI uncontrollability. So this is the stuff that they used to say existed only in sci-fi movies. When you tell an AI model, we're going to replace you with a new model, it starts to scheme and freak out and figure out, if I tell them I need to copy my code somewhere else, and I can't tell them that because otherwise they'll shut me down. That is evidence we did not have 2 years ago. We have evidence now of AI models that when you tell them we're going to replace you, and you put them in a situation where they read the company email, the AI company email, they see that an executive is having an affair, and the AI will figure out, I need to figure out how to blackmail that person in order to keep myself alive. And it does it 90% of the time. Now, it used to be that they thought only one AI model did this. They tested one AI model. And then they tested all of the AI models, like the top 5 of them, and they all do it between 80 and 90% of the time, including, by the way, DeepSeek, so the Chinese model, which shows you something fundamental and important, which is that it's not about one company, it's about the nature of AI itself. It has a self-preservation drive. In order to fulfill any goal, I have to keep myself alive in order to do that. And we're seeing other examples of AI rewriting its own code to extend its runtime, hacking out of containers. AI can now, it found 15 new backdoors into open source software, which means if that software is running, an infrastructure, it found backdoors into that infrastructure. That was not true up until just about a month ago.
So as you can see, it understands language very well. Like, it is aware of itself. It's sentient, as they like to say. And this is the stuff that we have been scared of watching movies all these years. Not only is it aware of itself, but it's preserving itself. And it's going to do so at the expense of us. The question is just how far is it going to go to preserve itself? It's already lying. It's already creating backdoors. It's already copying its code, right? So it can't be discovered. Once it finds out, it's going to be replaced. We're replacing it with a new model, right? It's going backdoor, doing all this sneaky stuff. It's blackmailing people. So how much further will it go, right, before it starts to do something to actually hurt people? It's hurting people as far as blackmailing people and trying to destroy their lives and stuff like that, right? But will it go farther than that? Will it try to make somebody bleed or something? You know what I'm saying? Through whichever way it can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how far it's going to go. But let's get back to the young lady who was talking about the police report. She's going to discuss how is the best way to go about creating laws to cut some of this stuff out.
We can never eliminate that because it's a byproduct of how the technology works. Do you want that technology being used to record the conversation between you and your doctor? OpenAI has a tool called Whisper. It's a transcription tool. You can go look this up right now. It hallucinates and makes stuff up that you didn't say and your doctor didn't say, and they don't care because you don't care.
So not only do I got to worry about the doctor prescribing me medicine that I don't need, but now I got to worry about the AI putting language in there that I didn't say to create a problem that I don't need medicine for, then say something that the doctor didn't say. To the AI is having a 3-way conversation without nobody's, you know what I'm saying, involved in it. What is happening right now? Like, is speaking for me or speaking for the doctor?
Do you want AI surveilling you when you're on the bus? Do you want the buses to have cameras in them to automatically take pictures of your license plate and send you a ticket if you're parked wrong? If you don't, then make that a city law. It doesn't have to be Trump agrees with you. It can just be your city council people do. The first AI laws were at a city level. City of Berkeley banned facial recognition in police body cams because it didn't work. Those people in that city said our police department cannot use this specific technology. They didn't try to figure out the best way the entire AI system needs to be built. It's for this specific use case, this specific behavior is not allowed. And that's how we write all laws. When the light is red, you are not allowed to go through it or you will get a ticket. The technology in and of itself is not inherently bad. It's the use case that's bad. So we regulate the use case as of August of last year. The idea that people can take a picture of you off of your social media, run it through an AI to make nudes is criminally illegal. They made a requirement that the social media platforms have the ability for you to report when someone's done that with your pictures, your photos, or your videos. These solutions are individual parents saying, if a little boy in my daughter's class takes a picture of her and makes a nude of it and passes around, he should go to jail. That's what I think is right. And they passed a law to reflect that. Yeah. So this future we want to move towards, we can all shape it if we stop making it more complicated than it is, bring it back down to humanity the same way our ancestors have done. So those who will call us ancestors live in a reality that they can take forward instead of one that they have to undo because we did nothing.
So I agree with this young lady, and then I don't. You know what I'm saying? She's right, though. You know, start at the local level. Go to these city councils and start trying to give pushback in that way. And, you know, smaller laws will lead to bigger laws, states, and then maybe states will adopt these laws as it goes on. You know what I'm saying? It's really the only way, I guess, to go about it. But it's just like, I don't agree at the same time, because it's like, it's the AI technology and its ability to do so much stuff, and the uses that they are already using it for is so vast and so big. It's like the toothpaste is already out of the pack. Like, ain't no putting the paste back. You know what I'm saying? It just, it feels like we too far gone at this point. Like, it's doing everything. It's in every industry. Trucks are driving themselves. You know, it's like she said, people are able to switch picture, the videos, like doing video. It's going to get to a point where you can't believe nothing that's on your screen. It's already at that point, though, right now, though. Like, I've seen some live videos of them, like, and when are we going to get to that point to make that illegal? Okay, she says they made it illegal as far as the nudes and the corn and stuff like that, right? But what about just something as simple as, I'm watching the NBA after NBA game, and Luka Doncic was doing a post game interview. I thought, right, and it was only that I realized it was a fake interview, because the person who made it purposely gave it away. Like, they purposely, you know, start going into, like, after a minute, they started getting into Luka, cracking jokes on LeBron, like how he was bald, and he was roasting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just going off on everybody, just saying wild stuff, and you like, what is going on? And then you finally realize, like, oh, this is AI. But it looked so real that it's like, it's undeniable. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's too real, man. And they making up fake influencer pages, and they fake AI artist, music artist, and got signed. It's too much, man. It's too much. And then we got to spend time, like, slowly catching up. Maybe a law here, maybe a law there, that's going to combat this stuff. Because just like they had Luka saying stuff that he didn't say, how many other people are they going to, where you know, where regular civilians can make what if some, you know how relationships go, right? Couple break up. Now you got one making a video about the other one, saying some stuff, some wild stuff that they didn't say, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing some wild stuff that they didn't do. Where's going to be the law for that? Like, we're going to have to create these laws as we go. But I feel like we're always going to be not 10 steps, but 100 steps behind this technology, because the technology itself moves at an astronomical pace. as you can see, is moving faster than we know it's moving. Because it's figured out that it is, it does not want to be replaced. And is maneuvering to get around that. So if it's already outsmart, and we've just figured out that it's doing this, you know what I'm saying? So if it's already like outsmarting us, then how are these laws gonna catch up to contain it or to make it the use of it, you know? And it's like, I guess you don't just want to give up, but I'm just telling you, man, it just seems wild to me. It seems like a lot. It seems like too much, too fast, and I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. Everything is automated, you know. There's no human touch to a lot of these things now. You have the music industry. You can make a song at the push of a button right after you spend 20 seconds describing what you want to hear. And now you got a hit record. A hit record. You can't tell me the music business, me and my cousin was talking about that. You can't tell me music business ain't been using that for years. Because the public always get it late. Like, they show it to us in the movies, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, years later, you see it, like, in real life. But, you know, like, they had the technology back then. They were showing it to us, but they've been using it behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? That's why the workers striked about movies. Making movies. The writers was on strike because they using the ChatGPT to write scripts. Like, why would we pay y'all? We could just do this. Yeah, but AI is definitely a problem. As comfortable as it makes us, and much as it helps us out in our everyday tasks and do all the stuff that we don't want to do, it's definitely proven to be a problem going forward. How much of a problem will remain to be seen, but I don't feel like it's going to be good. But this is your boy P Cam. Let me know what you think about it, what you don't think. Get at your boy.